Welcome back to Funkopreneur, the channel where we put the fun back in Funko by focusing on the fun and forgetting about the flipping, because I don't need to sell toys to make money. Today I'm going to be showing you the haul from Saturday, September 17th to 2022. Some cool stuff this week, so let's get into it. Alright, first up we have a Luke Skywalker in some sort of gold or bronze. I really don't know what's going on with this series. It really doesn't say much of anything other than it being a Walmart exclusive, but I don't know. I just thought it looked really cool in gold. I know some people don't like the metallic stuff, but I thought it looked cool, and that's all I care about. This one was, well, you get three for $30, so I guess it was $10. Next up we have from Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings. That was a pretty good movie. I don't remember this character, but this is Death Dealer. Again, I don't remember the character from the movie, although I did enjoy the movie, but I just thought he was kind of cool looking, like a purple ninja looking thing. And, you know, I needed a third one to get to the 3 for 30 instead of the $13.95 a piece. So there wasn't that many options, so I grabbed that one. But I think it looks pretty cool. Looks like it was a GameStop exclusive, although I go to GameStop every week and I've never seen it there. So, and next up we have a series. Let's start with this one. This is Rocky Balboa. I dig those movies from the 80s. Not so much the movie, although the movie is great too, but if you're interested, and if you're not, you should be. But do some research on the story behind the movie that Stallone, and see what Stallone went through to get that movie made. It's a fantastic story about dedication and doing what it takes to get what you want. I thought this one looked really cool with the bruised eye, and I decided to grab it. And then I realized that they also had two others from the series, including Apollo Creed with the Living in America trunks that he would eventually give to Rocky. Spoiler for those of you that haven't seen a 40-year-old movie. And I don't know, I love this mustache too. It just looks very of the period, and it's just a cool series. So I checked that one out. And then they had the third Rocky, which is apparently a Funko specialty series. I don't because it doesn't even show this one on the back of it, so I don't really know. But it's Rocky with the championship belt. And I figured since, you know, I got the other two, I might as well get all three. So that's pretty cool. The Rocky 45th Anniversary series. 45. Oh boy, that's older than me. Next up, I got this one on clearance at GameStop. And they had 50% off clearance, so that's literally the only reason I grabbed this one. But it's Oswald Cobblepot, which is the Penguin. And this is from The Batman, the movie that came out, I think it's like 6 months ago now. Yeah, that's all there is to that one. I just got that because it was only $6 after my GameStop credits and things like that. So, you know, wasn't particularly interested in that. The third of the earlier 3 for 30 that I got is just, I guess it's Batman from Batman versus Superman. You know, nothing really special about this, although him holding the Batarang is kind of cool. But I don't know, I have quite a few Batman now, and I've never really liked the character as much as a lot of people do, but I don't know, it's just kind of a cool looking one, and I wanted to fill out the 3 for 30. And next up we have not the same one from last week, but another Zack Snyder's Justice League Superman. Like I said, big Superman fan. Most of the pops for Superman don't look that cool, but the black suit one does. And I liked him being in like the crouched position. I thought that was kind of cool looking. I got this one at Hot Topic, and it was only $12.50, which is very reasonable. So that's that. And by the way, I'm going to stop doing the totals because it's just too hard to keep track, and I don't really care. So, and I doubt anybody else does either. So next up we have Strahd from Dungeons and Dragons, and I like this one because it's got the D20. I played Dungeons and Dragons in high school, if you wanted to, in case you were ever wondering what my social life was like in high school. But I don't know, it's a pretty cool looking pop, but the D20 is what really sold me. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to add on that, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. The lady at the store told me there's a couple other that come with different dice, so I'll probably look for those too. But yeah, this is that one, and that's Strahd, I guess is how that's pronounced, from Dungeons and Dragons. Next up, this one was a pop in the box. It's a little better than the Eternals from last week, but it's from Fantastic Four, and it's H.E.R.B.I.E, which is apparently an acronym of some kind. I don't like acronyms, but I don't know. It's kind of cute looking, I guess. It's not something I would have bought willfully, but it's pretty cool. That's H.E.R.B.I.E from Fantastic Four, and that was from Pop in a Box. Next up, we have this one I bought on Amazon because I love me some Deadpool. Deadpool is the one that is the pop I've got the second most of, behind the Venomized ones that you see behind me. And I'm going to do a video on that very, very soon. But this is Deadpool as Bob Ross. For you people that are too young, Bob Ross used to have an art show on like public access TV where he would just make these paintings, and he would, and we're going to add some green. And he made it look so simple. He inspired generations of people to go into art. And this is Deadpool as Bob Ross, which I think just looks really, really cool. So that's Deadpool as Bob Ross. Next up, I got this one at GameStop on that same 50% clearance. So it was usually 32, so 16, and then some percentage off for my GameStop credit. This is professional wrestler Eddie Guerrero, who unfortunately passed away in 2005, and it's him on his lowrider coming in to the ring, I guess, or something like that. But Eddie died young, and I think this is a really cool looking pop, and I thought it was a good price, so we grabbed that one. And it's not the only pop ride we're going to be seeing, so stay tuned for the next 10 seconds, and you'll see the next one. And we got one more before we get to that, though, and that is Black Adam with the comic cover that apparently glows in the dark. This is the third week in a row with a Black Adam, which I guess makes sense because the movie comes out in a month or so. And of course, they're going hard on the merchandising and the marketing for that. But this is one of the better looking comic cover ones I've seen. Probably the best looking one, to be honest, other than the Venom one. I don't know. It looks really cool. I can't wait to see what it looks like glowing in the dark. And I don't know. It looks badass, to be perfectly honest, with the lightning and stuff coming off of it. So that's Black Adam comic cover. And that's that one. And then the quote unquote grail for the week is one I didn't even know existed. But man, I'm really pumped about this one. And that is the Deadpool chimichanga truck. It says there's some box damage on it. It's got a little bit of a bend, but I don't really care. I just like some Deadpool, and this is a really cool, a really unique one. You can kind of see him there in the truck. And I don't know for sure, but I think this is the oldest pop that I have, because apparently it's a 2015 summer convention Funko convention exclusive. So that's really badass, to be perfectly honest. This was expensive. It's about $50, but I don't know, it's worth it. It's the most unique Deadpool I've got. It's probably the most unique pop that I've got in general, and I'm really, really pumped about that one. So I don't know if it's a grail, what counts as a grail, and I don't care, but for me, this is one that I'm really, really happy about. So that is Deadpool's chimichanga truck. So that's what we got this week. That's like 12, 14 pops, something like that. Pretty good haul this week. It started off a little weak with the Luke Skywalker and the Ninja and the Batman ones, which I wasn't that thrilled with. But I'm really happy with the Black Adam and the Eddie Guerrero and the chimichanga truck. That's really, that's quite the mouthful. So that's what we got this week. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to do my level best to make a couple of non-haul videos this week to show you the Deadpool collection and the Venomized collection and some other stuff. If not, oh well, I'll do my best, but this is just fun for me. So like I said, we put the fun back in Funko. Do me a favor, let me know in the comments what you are getting, what you'd like to see, what you're hunting for, anything you want to talk about, let me know. Do the other things, like this video, share it, comment, subscribe would be great. I'm just getting started. I'd love to grow the channel. If not, that's fine too, but I would love it if you guys subscribe. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.